The first thing we need to do with this recipe is to get the oven preheated. It's really important. Gas 7 or 190 in the fan electrics. Prepare the tin by putting a piece of greaseproof paper in, grease the tin and then the piece of paper, snip the corners and push the paper so it fits in the corners really neatly. Make sure it's just lightly greased. We need to weigh 75 grams of plain flour into a small bowl and just set that aside. In a large clean mixing bowl, weigh 75 grams of caster sugar and then carefully crack in 3 eggs to the bowl. If you're a bit rubbish at cracking the eggs, do this into a separate container first so you can get out any bits of shell. Then you need to use an electric mixer and whisk the mixture. Keep going, it will take 5 minutes and you'll need to whisk it until it's really, really thick, pale and creamy with lots of air trapped into the foam. The thick trails means that when you lift the mix or the whisk out, the trails that are left sit on the top for a few seconds. Once it's reached that stage, sieve in your plain flour to the bowl and then really carefully fold in the flour using a metal tablespoon. Really take care here not to knock the existing air out of the mixture. It's important that you retain that. Scoop the mixture into the prepared tin and just give the tin a jiggle or tilt it so that the mixture runs into the corners. At this stage you really don't want to touch it with the spatula. Bake the cake until it's really nice and golden. It'll take 7 to 10 minutes and whilst it's in the oven stir your jam so it's soft and spreadable. Get your piece of paper ready, greaseproof on the desk and sprinkle that with caster sugar. Once the cake is ready, you need to turn it upside down on that greaseproof paper. Working quickly, you need to peel the paper off. It's probably easiest if you do this in strips, otherwise it tends to rip the cake. As quickly as you can, spread the jam all over. You really need the cake to still be hot at this stage. Once you've got the jam all over, roll up from the edge that's nearest to you, guiding it with the paper as you go.